Alright, a couple of rather entertaining games for you. This time I'm playing in that Warhammer heavy tank. I actually don't like that tank that much because the gun is located pretty high and it doesn't bend down too well. So if medium or light tank comes close to you, you actually can't shoot at this tank, which makes this tank rather strange. But anyway, the point of this video is that notice that there were two of us on the town side of the map, and I immediately switched to the left side where I have support. But our Helsing decided to just rush the town. And this is a mistake that many people still do, even at relatively high tiers, because tier 7 is pretty high, right? I don't know why they do this without support, and when it's a known fact that on this map people tend to go to the town in numbers, right? If you have several heavy tanks and tank destroyers, they tend to just go to the town and fight amongst those buildings. And if you go there alone, you will be just smashed, outgunned, and devastated pretty fast. It's a very easy thing to understand, and yet so many people just don't get it, and they continue to do that same stupid thing. I have no rational explanation for this behavior. It's just outright stupidity. So if you see yourself in this video, please just stop doing this. Start thinking. Try to look for support and try to go where other tanks go. Arguably, I was alone on that side of the rails because my medium tanks just rolled over the rails at the enemy spawn. But that middle location is a bit different because if I'm being flanked, I just move forward to where I am now, and I'm not flanked anymore, right? So I could easily go into combat, and I won't be fighting alone against many other opponents. So this game is still pretty close. Fortunately, our mediums were good. At least they were able to focus fire efficiently, and it seems like we are winning this game. I'm trying to kill that medium tank first because he's probably the most dangerous tank for me. I shouldn't be moving close. I probably want to ram him, but yeah, he will die. So this game is won, and it worked well for us. But again, what I wanted to say is that never ever go alone. If you see that other tanks leave, just look around and try to find an opportunity to disengage and to unite with other tanks on your team, because if you are rushing alone, you are most likely to die. That's how it works, and you won't even have much time to do damage, because when you are fighting alone against, I don't know, 3 or 4 tanks, it doesn't matter how good your tank is, you always would be alone against several guns. You always would be dominated. So never go alone. The next game happens in FV215, and I actually like this tank. Its hull is kind of weak. It's a big weakness, but the turret is actually very good. So I'm moving to the hill. I wasn't sure if our other tanks would go to that location. Then I realized that I probably should turn left. So this move is quite risky because I could be punished heavily for that move. But I think that I should be able to duck for cover at that rock. But my destination is of course this place, because from this place I could hit enemy tanks, find snipers. If they're trying to move into the town, I could stop them. I'm being spotted, but I don't immediately duck for cover, and this is a big mistake. I should have been punished for that. So please don't do this. If you are spotted, try to, and you don't see your opponents, try immediately to duck for cover and stay safe. Now I see the gun behind me. I know that someone is moving behind me, and I'm trying to move to the side and also give him opportunity to shoot. It turns out that it's a tortoise. Tortoise could work, but tortoise is not great at this location because it shows that huge weak spot at the top. So for the tortoise, it's probably not a very good play. For FV, it's an excellent location because I could show only my the top of my turret, and I would be pretty bouncy. E100, I switched to a PCR, no problems penetrating his armor. Notice that I was trying to hit that stripe at the top of the turret because it's a weak spot for E100, and it could be penetrated with AP rounds, but I have to take snapshots. I don't have much time to aim, so it's easier to hit him with APCR. Again, tortoise on the other side is not a big danger because even when it tries to hide, it still shows that weak spot at the top, and it's a very easy target to pen. We have mediums that wanted to go around, but fortunately we have rather smart teammates which are stopping them on that flank, which allows us to push this flank. So great teamwork here. We are doing already kind of cleanup. Tortoise. Oh, I don't know how it happened. Well, anyway, I'm still full HP because again that location was ideal for FV. I was exposing only my pretty strong turret. I'm still trying to side scrape against E75, but mostly I would like to pre-turn because I expect the medium tanks to push through the town. For some reasons it doesn't happen, and I see that we're leading. I get a bit more relaxed. I want to shoot sooner. I shouldn't be playing like that, and I get hit in return. That was a bad move. It should be side scraping using that building. But anyway, we are winning, so I just want to kill them before game runs out. So now I'm trying to side scrape, but they are retreating, so it goes down to the cleanup. So that's the game in FV. So what could I say? I pretty much love this tank. I mostly love the gun, actually, because the gun is nice. Unfortunately, the side armor, especially of the hull, is pretty weak. So when I'm trying to side scrape against big guns, they're actually able to overmatch and penetrate me pretty reliably. So for this tank, you should try to find hills which are rather flat, so you could because you don't have much gun depression, and you could hide only the part of your hull. It could work. And the last clip is pretty fun. It's Chinese T-34-1, and just look at this. Fully aimed at the bottom of the tank. Pew! I don't know where that shell did go. Again, fully aimed. Pew! Yep.